everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome. If you are new, so glad you stopped by today. I was not even planning on making a video today, but it's 2 days before Thanksgiving. I am getting a head start on some things that I am making, and these are 2 things I have not showed on my channel. So let me just jump in here at first with the turkey brine. If you have never brined a turkey before, this is the way to go. I've done this now for probably 10 plus years when I started doing this, and it makes for the most delicious turkey. So here's a look at some of the ingredients that you're going to need. That is 1 cup of salt, a tablespoon of black pepper, 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, and 3 tablespoons of minced garlic, and a couple gallons of water. So of course you need a large stock pot because you have to have your turkey in there plus all of the water. So here is my stock pot that I'll be using today. Now, I always keep in mind when I'm buying my turkey what size stock pot I have. I usually try to get about a 20 pound. This year I was only able to get a 15-pound turkey, so I know it'll fit in here just fine. And take a look at what I paid for this. $5.20 because they were on sale for 33 cents a pound. You cannot beat that. So I'm just going to get this guy all out of the package and get him down into the stock pot. Now normally I mix my brine ingredients right in the bottom of the stock pot and then just add in the water. For whatever reason, I think I was distracted today, I don't know, but I went ahead and put my turkey in there, just mixed up my brine ingredients in this kettle. So there you see everything's in there, the garlic, brown sugar, salt, pepper, and now I am just going in with the Worcestershire sauce, and I am going to give this a good stir. All right, now that this is getting combined, I'm just going to add water to it so everything just starts dissolving. I'm going to get this poured over top of the turkey and then just add in the remainder of the water over the top. And all of the brine is in. I'm just going to fill this up close to the top. I have to transport this out to my barn because that's where my secondary refrigerator is. So I can't fill it up all the way, but it is going to be just fine. Filled up almost to the top. And so there it will just sit and marinate and just be all perfect by the time I'm ready to get this in the oven. You just want to rinse all of the salt out of it before you bake it because it has done its job. It has tenderized the meat, and you're going to have a deliciously moist and tender turkey for Thanksgiving Day. Now let's talk about this maple pecan cranberry sauce. It is so beautiful. It is delicious too, but look how beautiful. And if you have never worked with fresh cranberries before, they are so much fun. They start popping once they get cooking, and it's just really fun, and they're actually really easy to work with. So let me just show you. I've made this now, I think this is the 3rd year, and it's a really easy and delicious recipe. First off, into a medium to large saucepan, you want to put 2 bags, 12-ounce bags each, of the cranberries. You want to wash those. I just put them in my strainer and rinse those before I put them in my kettle just to make sure they are clean. Next, you are going to just put all the ingredients. Whatever order you want to put them in, it doesn't matter. I'm starting off here with zesting my fresh orange, which you need a tablespoon of fresh orange zest. Next, I'll be adding in 3/4 cup of freshly squeezed orange juice or just regular orange juice, whatever you have. 3/4 cup goes in next. Another thing I love about this recipe, it calls for a cinnamon stick. So I'm going to get that nestled all down in those berries. And next comes 1/2 cup of white sugar. hopefully you were able to hear some of those cranberries start to burst as they heat up. I am now going to add in my maple syrup. You need real maple syrup. The recipe calls for 3/4 or 1 cup of maple syrup. I use the full 1 cup. Now, as you follow this recipe exactly like it is, it's still a pretty tart cranberry sauce. So if you want it a little sweeter, you could add a bit more maple syrup or the white sugar. Either one would sweeten it up a little bit, but I pretty much just follow it like it is. My husband likes it a little bit tart, so that's what I do. Last couple ingredients, a pinch of salt, and then we are going to add in our chopped pecans. Remember, as always, both of these recipes will be typed out in the description box below, so be sure and check down there. Make sure you pin these for next year's Thanksgiving as well. So we're just going to give this a stir. You can see there's plenty of liquid in here, and we want to just simmer this on medium heat. I'd say it's about 15 to 20 minutes. You will hear those berries just kind of popping and bursting in there, and this will begin to thicken as it goes. So just keep an eye on it, stir it around, basically cooking those berries down to become soft and tender and they're no longer whole. Doesn't hurt to have a few of them that are a little bit bigger in there, but you can also just take your spoon and smush them down, but they will just cook down on their own. It gets thick, like I said, as it cooks. You don't want it to stick, so definitely keep an eye on it. And as your liquid is just about gone, it's about the same time that the berries have all gotten soft, just like they should be. Right, I have turned off the heat, and this is the finished product. Look how thick this is. The color could not be more rich and vibrant. So beautiful. Now all I need to do is transfer it to my serving dish. Another great thing about this for Thanksgiving, it can be made in advance, several days in advance. It's going to be just as good when you pull it out of the fridge. I left my cinnamon stick there on the top. I just cut a little orange slice and gave it a twist. Put that on the top, and that is how we're going to serve this, along with some whipped cream on the side in case anybody wants to put some of that on there. You can see I put it in this beautiful crock bowl. I can't remember what those are called, but I love this bowl. It was gifted to me, and it's actually belonged to my daughter-in-law's grandmother, so I think that is sweet. Another thing I think is sweet is all of you. I appreciate you so much for every time you click on my channel and watch my videos. I am truly thankful for all of you. May the Lord bless you this Thanksgiving Day as you're with your friends and family, or however you choose to celebrate. I hope you find lots of gratefulness in your heart. We have so much to be thankful for. We're so blessed. Thank you again. I will see you all the next time.